Okay, welcome back. Last time we challenged the 4th gym and won ourselves a plant badge, and in between episodes I went and renamed my Vibrava and Houndoom. So Vibrava is now named after Vibri, the protagonist of Vib Ribbon, and Houndoom is named after Hayatara, which is this demon from SMT5. Okay, so, on we go. Hey, stop right there, intruder. I'll warn you right now, I can be persistent. Okay, well, let's see how persistent you are, buddy. You lead with a Mighty Yana. Okay, what level will you be? Probably normally level, I don't know, mid-level 30s, I'd guess. Yeah, because normally it'd be like low-level 30s, I think. Okay, 37, I can probably just land a secret sword in one shot first. If not one shot, it'll be very close. Okay, well, okay, it goes for Raw, which drags out Acrobat. Okay, so now I'll just land a wing attack and knock out the Mighty Yana. No damage taken. I will happily take that turn of events. And we get a nice chunk of EXP. Fantastic. I lost on purpose. Did you though? Did you really? Now I'm mad. I told you I was persistent. I refuse to budge an inch from this spot. Not an inch. Also, I like this little area because it uses the diagonals a lot. And hey, why have the diagonals if you're not going to use them? Oh, I sure do love me a good happening. I love the feel of accomplishment that comes with overcoming a challenge. Well, let's see if you can overcome the challenge of my team, which you probably can't because you're just a no-name Team Flag grunt. Okay, so this is a Scraggy, level 35. I think it normally evolves at level 37. But if I land Secret Sword in at one shot, fantastic. Honestly, that was probably a bit dangerous, because if I didn't one-shot, I think I could potentially open myself up to either Brick Break, or maybe High Jump Kick. I know that normally Scraggy evolves at, I think it's either 37 or 39. I know it's like in middling to high 30s before you get Scrafty normally. And Scrafty is actually kind of cool. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I've used most Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, but I don't think I've ever actually used a Scrafty. Which, honestly, I should probably do. Scrafty is probably really good. I know that it has a ridiculous amount of, like, move pool variety. Like, once you get egg moves and move shooters in as well, like, it has so much stuff. Now, you're a trainer who knows how to bring a good happening. Yeah, I'm pretty good at sometimes winning. Okay, off we go. Opponent number 3, I think there's like 7 or 8 trainers in here. Aren't these sunglasses the coolest? I bet you're jealous. Too bad, you can't have them. I mean, if I played the, I think it's a DLC for Sword and Shield? I think it was in one of the DLCs for Sword and Shield, they did add those. So, I guess technically I could get them. I'd have to pay for the DLC for Sword and Shield. Full disclosure, I never actually bought the DLC for Sword and Shield. But hey, I heard that it was pretty solid. Like, I heard that Isle of Armor wasn't great, but I heard that Crown Tundra fixed a lot of the problems people had. And generally, I think generally from what I heard and saw, people really did quite like the Crown Tundra. Also, Intimidate isn't going to do anything because we're just going to use Secret Sword, which will hit on its physical defense despite being a special attack. And that doesn't quite one-shot. Assurance probably won't retaliate for that much. And now I'll just hit him with another Bug Buzz and finish off this battle. Fantastic. But yeah, so, yeah, I think they added most of, if not all, of the Evil Team kind of outfits, I think. Which, to be fair, a lot of the Evil Team outfits are kind of cool. Oh, and yeah, I guess it was just a nice little addition that Sword and Shield had for its DLC. I didn't actually play any of the DLCs, which honestly was a bit of a shame because I did quite like the designs of some of the newer Pokemon. Also, I'm just going to use one Super Potion to heal a Houndoom here, because I think this person has a Swalot. Go Team Flare! Go, go Team Flare! Yeah, I'm not doing the entire thing. I ain't doing a Team Flare cheer for this. That is not worth the hassle. And they indeed do have a Swalot. And I should probably be careful, otherwise I'm going to have to, like, not use Houndoom for the rest of this area, because I didn't really stock up on healing items like I probably should have done in between episodes. Okay, never mind. Potential crisis averted. because we got the crit burn with the lava plume, and then we got Encore into it. So now we just got a clean, now we just got a clean win for free, and probably a decent chunk of experience, because Swalot has a lot of health and everything. Also, Houndoom will probably hit the... Yeah, Houndoom will probably hit the level cap before I reach the next gym, but that's not too big of a deal, mostly because the next gym is Electric type. What do I want to do? How about inflicting some serious pain on your Pokemon? I mean, you can try, but you probably won't manage. And as I say that, they send out a Pokemon that more than likely has Fake Out. So if nothing else, I probably will take at least one hit. Do they go for Fake Out? No, they do not. And what was I talking about? Swalot, Burn. I have lost my train of thought. I have forgotten what I was going to say. But yeah, I think we got... Oh, that was it. Yeah, Houndoom will probably hit the level cap before I reach the next gym. But honestly, since it's an electric type gym, it's probably just going to be the Vibration the entire way through it. And I don't feel too bad or worried about that, because honestly, it's an electric type gym, so there's not really much they're going to be able to do to stop me. I don't think anything will be carrying, like, Hidden Power Ice, so I think I should be okay. I only succeeded in hurting my Pokemon. So yeah, I think Vibrava should probably be able to handle the entire next gym on its own without too much hassle. You'll not get past me. My pride is enough to keep you at bay. I mean... more power to your attempt, but you're probably not going to succeed. I should probably maybe be a little more careful about the PP usage on Houndoom, though, because Hayataro has kind of just blasted through everything here so far. Anyway, Psychic, quad effective, just going to one-shot Kurogunk, because, well, it's quad effective in Kurogunk. Well, Kurogunk is unfortunately not exactly the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Scraggy will go down to a Secret Sword, because the level 35 one didn't take a hit. I don't think the level 34 one will. I mean, obviously, you know, you could have IVs and EVs and stuff, but I don't think the AI uses them in this game. So, we are pretty much in the clear here. And her final Pokemon is a Liepard, which is once again just going to catch a Secret Sword and drop in a single strike. Fantastic. Now, I think I might... Actually, I think this is the last person before we get to, like, the admins in this area. Losing to you doesn't mean anything. My pride remains unscathed. I mean, more power to you. More power to you. And also, I wish this guy here, I wish he actually had another line for when you came up behind him. Just like, oh, you went all the way around? I guess you're just as persistent as I am, or something. Because, you know, we did go all the way around because he was being an inconvenience to me. Now, I think Hayataro should be good enough to handle this right now. So we are now at the end of the power plant. How much longer? If you're just interested in the facts, I'd say we already have enough energy to power the device. Good, let's finish up here and move out. There's still more work to be done. What other work do you mean? Perhaps you mean taking out that annoying little Pokemon trainer over there? What's this? I didn't think anyone remained here after we dealt with the workers. Well, apparently you guys weren't quite thorough enough. And by that I mean, you were, but you didn't count on one guy losing his pass and me happening to just be in the area. So, let's just destroy this guy's Houndoom with a Secret Sword, because he won't really be able to hit me with anything back to retaliate with. Okay, Feint Attack. Yeah, that's probably about as dangerous an attack as he could have hit me with, so I'll just finish him off with a Bug Buzz. And with that is the admin defeated. I'll be honest, I don't really get some of I don't really understand Team Flare's, like, kind of, organizational structure, I guess. If my analysis is correct, and it always is, this battle is 100% a failure on my part. Yeah, that's pretty evident, buddy. Okay, so, what's up next? Scientist, you take care of this pesky intruder. It would be my pleasure. Come on, little trainer, let's see what you've got. So, I am going to, well, allow me to introduce myself, intruder. My name is Aliana. As you can see, I'm one of Team Flare's scientists. I'm researching a certain something that you wouldn't understand. Anyway, unfortunately for you, I've been charged with the simple task of your elimination. So, I guess the scientists and Zerosic, who I guess is also technically a scientist, I guess they're like the higher-ups in Team Flare above the admins. Like, I don't know how the structure works. I don't know if the scientists are above the admins, or if the admins are above them. Like, obviously they all answer to Lysander in the end, and we just got a crit. We got a crit Secret Sword and won the fight in one hit, but hey, we won. You're quite strong. Oh yes, very strong indeed. But yeah, I don't really quite understand how their structure works. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to be so interesting. I do hope we can meet again. And we will meet her again at a later time. And we will also meet the other scientists as well. And here come some superheroes. Oh my. Because, they definitely aren't Cena and Dexio. No chance. You chased off that mysterious bunch before we could even get here? Well, I guess there's always room for more defenders of Kalos. Let me heal your Pokemon as thanks. Cool, thanks. You and your Pokemon are the ultimate team, no doubt about it. But don't push yourself too hard. Here, take these. And we get some full restores. I think they'll turn up again later and give me some max revives that I'll never get to use. Thanks to you, the power is back on in Lumiose City. Now people can pass through the gate connecting Route 13 to Lumiose City again. Well, I think us mysterious people will be off now. I leave before being left. I decide. Au revoir. Okay, so with that, Cena and Dexio leave the scene. I don't remember if you actually ever get names for, like, their superhero alter egos, but, like, yeah, that's just Cena and Dexio. Like, I don't think they ever mention it. Like, I think there's, like, maybe one line in passing about it, and this guy will give us a TM. Normally this would be Flame Charge, but it is now Stone Edge. So, anything that... Also, this guy would have sold us fresh water for 300 earlier. Now I can buy them for 100. Which, honestly, I could and probably should do. But I think I'm getting pretty close to being able to just get better healing items. And I think I'm now at a point where I would need, like, lemonades and Moo Moo Milks as my primary healing items, unfortunately. And okay, they give me the Magnet. I currently get no use out of it because I don't have any electric moves. This guy says the exact same things he did earlier, and what do you have to say? When the power plant has problems, the northern gate in Lumiose City closes down. I'm not stuck, it's just that a pleasantly cool breeze drifts through here. Fair enough, sure thing, buddy. Be sure to get out of there before your shift ends. Okay, so with that, we are now done with the power plant, and we never actually have to come back, which is a little bit of a shame. Because, as I mentioned in the last episode, I think it was in the last episode, just before I finished, yeah, I would have quite liked a Volcanion event or something here. Those Team Flare people in those red suits, nobody who's worth anything hangs out with a group wearing garish outfits like that. Also, there's a couple of items on this route, such as that one and a couple down here. I can't actually get to them because I don't have Rock Smash. And that's a little bit of an inconvenience, because normally I would have it via TM, but obviously my TMs are randomized, and I can't think of any Pokemon off the top of my head that just naturally learn Rock Smash by level up, so I don't really know how I'm going to go and get those items. I will hopefully find a way eventually. And if we go down here, we encounter a mysterious person who we will learn a bit more about later on in the game. The Pokemon. The Flower Pokemon. The Pokemon that was given eternal life. And with that, he just walks off. And we will not see him again for a good while. Okay, so what's up next? It just doesn't feel like Lumiose City when the tower isn't lit up. I heard that Clement was running around, was running all about, doing whatever he could to make up for the lack of electricity. I mean, he ain't wrong. Clement is a hard worker in that regard. Hey! So now we run into Shauna again. I ran after you like crazy when I spotted you up ahead. You know what? I heard the power is back on here in Lumiose City. Some really bad people were stealing electricity from the Kalos Power Plant, and then somebody came and stopped them. No one knows who, but they must be awesome. Who do you think it was? It was me. Hello. Hi. Hi. Whoa! No way. You did it? And get this! They're gonna light the tower. Let's go see it. It's Lumiose's most famous site. This way, straight ahead, and you'll run smack into Prism Tower. So, before I do that, I want to actually go and find... No? Okay, I guess I'm kind of just railroaded into Prism Tower until I do this. Okay. Also, fortunately, if there's one thing I pride myself on in playing Gen 6, it's navigating Lumiose City to a somewhat competent degree. So, I promise I will not get lost. Like, I promise and guarantee I will not get lost in Lumiose City. Okay, so now let's go and light up the tower. Because obviously the Prism Tower is obviously meant to be the Eiffel Tower, because, you know, Lumiose City is Paris. And also, this is where we meet Clement and Bonnie. We will not see them for much of the game, but they are important here. Good timing, they're just about to turn on the lights. Look, it's Clement. He's Lumiose City's gym leader. He's also good at inventing things, and he makes all kinds of devices. Those two are my friends. So, now we meet Clement and Bonnie, who, are, you know, they're barely in the game, but they're fun. Aren't you done yet? Not quite. I just have to check on the lighting circuit here. Oh, Shauna, and are you a challenger? Sorry, but could you wait a moment? Come on, Clement, light the tower. Alright, everything's ready. The future is now, thanks to science. Prism Tower lighting system, activate. And this is another thing that would probably be a lot cooler if I did it at night, but, well, you know, here we are. And with that, Lumiose City is fully accessible to us. We can now access everywhere in the city. Well, we need to do a few things to get our style rank up, but, you know, we'll do that eventually. I think you call this feeling being entranced, right? Now I have another great memory with you. Excellent. My Prism Tower lighting system worked brilliantly, just like all my inventions. Yeah, right. Whatever. This challenger is waiting for you, you know. Prism Tower itself is Lumiose City's Pokemon gym. Clement's inventions sure are amazing, right? He gave me one that solves puzzles, but it always feels like a shame to use it, so I haven't used it yet. Okay, good luck at the gym. So with that, we now have full access to Lumiose City. And we are here in Centrico Plaza, and I think I might call it an episode here. I know it's been a way shorter one. Okay, disclaimer, this may be a way shorter one, or either this will be a way shorter one, or I'll, like, put it with the last one I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I'm going to save and end off today's episode here, and in between episodes, I'll probably just do a whole bunch of things in and around Lumiose City. But I'm going to end off today's episode here, and I will hopefully see you all on Monday for more Pokemon, and I have no idea what I'm gonna... Like, I still don't know what I'm going to be doing to replace RE2 as the time for me recording this episode. But, as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon Y. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.